Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're going to look at city update number 9, which has been released 2 days ago. But due to some outages with Flight Simulator, especially the Xbox network, I wasn't able to record the video earlier. So, then city update number 9 focuses on northeastern United States. And things which are updated are, let's say, throughout that area of the US, which means that Washington, D.C. region, Buffalo, New York, Allentown, Pennsylvania area, and the east end of Long Island, New York have been updated. Well, what has been updated? Both the aerial imagery, the new digital elevation models, as well as the TIN, the triangulated irregular networks. And if you apply that, you would see that it's more realistic, right? So if we look at this screenshot, and I can zoom into it, and compare it with the default content, you can see therefore definitely that I would say this part, but also the other parts have been, I would say, updated. More elevation is seen, which makes it more realistic if you would say visit those locations in the real world. So Washington D.C., right? So it's the capital city of the United States and the home of several national renowned museums, monuments, and works of architecture. Located 30 miles west of the Chesapeake Bay, DC borders Maryland to its west, north, and east, and Virginia of its south along the Potomac River. So, if we look at the important buildings, right, here there are a few called out. Of course, the capital city, or the United States Capitol, sorry, Lincoln Memorial, and the National Mall. Of course, also the White House is there. And this update covers several areas of that state, right? Including Virginia cities of Gainesville, Bristol, Stafford, and Fairfax, and the Maryland cities of Frederick and Annapolis, home of the United States Naval Academy. If we scroll down, we will figure out what it has been updated in Buffalo, right? New York. So it's located in the western part of New York State on the shores of Lake Erie. It's one of the greatest lakes, right? And it's the second most populous city in the state after the greater New York City metropolitan. Uh, if we look at some spectacular sites, the Peace Bridge, the Rand Building, and the Seneca One Tower. And this is how it looks like after the update. Then we've got Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's in the eastern Pennsylvania's Lehigh Valley at the foot of the Appalachian Mountains. And it's 75 miles to the west of New York City, right? So you will be able to fly, for example, using this nice aircraft. If we look at what has been updated for suburbs, like Whitehall has been added. And there's a wide range of historic and modern sites like the city center, the Coca-Cola Park, and the Malcolm Gross Rose Garden. Last but not least, Long Island East End, 80 miles east of New York City. It's the home of the Hamptons, right? And if you would fly over it, you will see these nice golf courses, for example. But also there's some expansive beaches, small bays, and the patchwork of the farmlands has been updated as part of this latest city update, which is city update number 9 already. The good thing is it's for free. The only thing you need to make sure of is that you're running version of Flight Simulator 1.37.19.0, which in most cases should be already the case. But if not, then make sure that your flight simulator is updated, and then you can simply download this package, right? And if we scroll down a little bit further, we can see already the other things. Like, okay, hey, there's 4th of July, right? Which is today. You will see fireworks and some other nice things across the cities. So if you love flying Flight Simulator, and if you want to see fireworks, then fly tonight during the 4th of July. How to get it? Well, that's relatively easy, right? You simply start Flight Simulator. And then when Flight Simulator starts, you will see that it will likely pop up and say, hey, I need to install an update. So let's see what happens. So it's launching the game. And then when the game has started, right, you will see that it will likely show us that there's an update available once it's shown the intro movies, which sometimes takes a while. So here we see the Xbox Game Studios logo, and then we see the Asobo logo. Then I think we see another one. But let's give it some time. Right, here's the Asobo logo. And the Black Shark AI. And that will start checking for updates. So if you see an update, right, you need to install it. In most cases, there's no way to bypass it. And the reason for that is that it likely will, I would say, update certain content which is required for this new city update. So I will press update, right? And then it will start downloading 306 megabytes. So what I will do is I will pause the recording, and after that, once Flight Simulator has started, I will continue the recording. So Flight Simulator has started, and as we can see, there's a 1 in the top box, right? So we need to click that and go to the content manager, because likely they also updated the world updates. And as you can see, both world update number 2 and number 10 have been updated. So make sure that you select both and then install those updates. Those are mandatory, and if you don't do it, you won't benefit from the latest and greatest content, which is part of World City Update number 9. This will take some time, right? So I'm not gonna wait for it. I would say install those updates, enjoy the updated scenery, and also enjoy the fireworks on the 4th of July. Here ends this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.